Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. I'm just getting ready, getting comfortable, and we're gonna start. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna play on my viewer's account, so thank you for those of you who let me log in, and we're gonna build some temporal vortex teams. Hopefully this will be helpful to those who can build similar teams, but since we can reduce inspirations freely, that's what we're gonna do as well. So let's go to the OBS and transition. There we go. Righty, so we are in the new temporal vortex. So we're gonna read the skills and see what the boss does. The boss has two phases, which is something very important to mention as it changes how we build our teams and how we play. So first we have the Arbor Sunlit, where I believe this is the single target teams. So you will bring single target teams here to deal massive damage, and then in the shaded one you'll bring the teams that will do AoE damage. Oh, finally my YouTube chat is working in the OBS. Hi, welcome Molchi Production. Welcome to the live stream. I can finally see the chat. Yay, that's good. But now I can't see the Twitch chat. Let's see if I can see the Twitch chat. I go to the Twitch and write myself a message. Stream manager. Let's see if I can see both chats. We go. Well, might as well do that. There we go. And let's see. Yay! Amazing! I can see two chats. So happy. I don't need to look at 3 different screens. I can look at 2. Okay. So, as I said, there is a single damage phase and AoE phase, which is quite good because that's what we wanted for a long time, to be able to utilize our AoE teams in the Vortex as well. And it's happening. So, the passive of the single target phase. Arbor Hydra starts with 100% Iron Hide. Taking damage being inflicted with a debuff or an ally gaining a buff reduces Iron Hide by a certain amount. When both Serpents' Iron Hide reaches 0, the next ultimate skill cast puts them into a Broken Armor state. While Broken Armor state is active, their damage taken is increased for a certain period of time, and Toxin Miasma is replaced with Battle Cry. The Battle Cry deals radiant damage to all enemies with 100% chance to inflict attack penalty for 10 seconds. Casting the ultimate skill against reset Iron Hide. So timings will be very, very important. Hello Carl Morris, welcome. Then we'll have the passive skill. Basically the boss is immune to all control effects and ultimate down, as well as recharge speed penalty. We usually have that. We are aware of it. Then we have the first attack. Basically this is the Toxic Miasma that will be replaced, yes, with Battle Cry. Deals radiant damage to all enemies with 100% chance of inflicting attack penalty for 12 seconds. This is quite annoying because it's 12 seconds. So if you don't resist it, it's gonna stay till 17th. So pretty much through the whole fight. So you need to, one way or the other, to remove or make sure you're immune to it. Then the second skill will deal radiant damage to all enemies and instead inflict defense penalty. So yeah, debuff immunity in some way or debuff removal will be really crucial for this boss, but obviously at level 1 we might not need all of it. Deals radiant damage to the enemy with the highest current HP, so we need to ensure there is someone in the team who has the highest HP, and that's not our DPS, to ensure they survive. And deals radiant damage to all enemies twice and gain total damage bonus if Arbor Hydra Diurnha casts Eye from above 3 times while holding Iron Hide, gain additional total damage, so we want to avoid that. And then in shaded form, where we have Arbor Hydra Nocturna, Right, so this is the same. This is going to be the same. It's just different skills. Okay, so necrotic damage that inflicts attack penalty. And then summons 4 serpent eggs on the battlefield, deal necrotic damage to enemies near each egg, and each egg lasts 10 seconds. If the egg take less than, that's 150,000 damage before expiring, it inflicts bone coil on the nearest enemy for 10 seconds, which reduces attack speed by 50%, and recharge speed by 50%, and damage dealt by 50%. So our priority is going to be that. Yes, I am testing on the live server right now. So this is going to be low levels on viewers' account, so I don't have access to everything, but I'll try to provide you with as much guidance as possible. We'll also look at the Chinese version of the game and what they played to have an idea how to build these teams, because trial and error will take us ages. Luckily today we can fight, and I believe we will not get any resources through the scores. So that gives us a little bit of peace of mind that we have still an extra day to test, which is exactly what we want. All right. Let me just ensure we have this on, and then I got to another screen. Looks like the chats are working, so I might as well just do this. So we covered that skill. This is the most important skill we want to mitigate. We will focus on that. 135 million. Oh wow, could you send me your team on my Discord if you're there? Attack the 3 targets on the field with the highest max HP in sequence, deal necrotic damage to each. The same target may be selected multiple times and deals necrotic damage to all enemies twice. Okay, so yeah, in here this is what we need to build around. So the player that I'm playing on already built few teams. So let's have a look what's happening here. As you can see, no equipment, which obviously is the fun part about it. There's also Selva here. Okay, oh, I had this team built on my test server. I could have used that. And what is the second team? So that's what happens. We switch in targets. This is the AOE team. Okay, that's amazing, guys. I have these teams built on the test server. I could just have a look at what I'm doing there. But it shouldn't be a problem, hey. So let's have a look at skill timings. Skill timings here, 20-second rotation. Yes, okay, so that would be the only difference because I had equipment. So I could play with basically 18-second rotation. That was the biggest difference. But that's fine. We can still try and see something. So yeah, this will be totally different compared to what I'm used to, at least what I've done previously. But we can have a look at this video. And I'm gonna share this video with you guys as well. All right. So let me screen share quickly. Yeah, if you can share your setup on my Discord, then I can copy it and we can see how much damage we can do here. But I just wanted to show you this video. So this is the video from the Bilibili, and pardon the quality of the video. The quality will be low because I don't have a credential to log in into Bilibili, and they require them to increase the quality. But what we can see here is they do slightly different placement. And as you can see, this is obviously level 79. So they have access to equipment. So if we stop it here and I just take a screenshot, we're going to try this placement as well. And what I like about... where's my Discord? There it is. Temporal Vortex. I'm gonna share all of that on my Discord. If I find my Temporal Vortex channel, there it is. Okay, so we don't really care about equipment, etc. Because we don't have access to that. I don't think we have access to talents as well. But I will share them with you guys as well, okay? So I'll share all of that in that channel. And then we can build our teams around it, because it will also help us further on. We'll remember the talents. Because I always have this issue. I forget talents because I'm playing with 10 different accounts or with 100 different heroes, and I just forget how to build heroes. And that's the most important one, how to build her. And I'm not sure if this account has Mashtur. Mashtur is the essential. So this is how we build the Dauntless team at lower levels even, because that's only level 79, which is really helpful. Oops, we got a notification. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Why is it not showing there? Yeah, so one AoE, that will be the second one, and the first one will be the... Oh, why did it go? Sorry, I got distracted there. And the first one will be the single target, the other will be the AoE. Hey, sorry, I missed that subscription notification with the name, but much appreciated if I didn't catch your name. Still getting organized here. So on my Discord now you will see this team with timings, equipment, etc. In the temporal vortex. And we will build that. We also have a poison team in the rest of this video, but we will cover that later. One thing at a time. So what I like about this version of the game as well is have a look at the teams. Your Vortex is now separate from everything else, which is amazing because that allows us to build 60 teams. We can do whatever we want with Vortex, okay? So what I usually do when I join someone's account, I'm leaving your teams as they are, okay? These are your teams, but what I do is I copy these teams and I play on my own preset, so we can save different things, like we can try around with different timings, placement, etc. So we saw this player doing 89 million, and I'm not sure if this is the placement he's used, but since the boss, this support actually does buffs around herself, we need to move her. So this is why the Chinese version of the game setup was slightly different, okay? And this way with that here, and then we have the Stienka down here with Guinevere and Kurvida, okay? So in this case, you'll notice that when we jump, when we start the fight, do we have some equipment? I'm not gonna put any equipment on yet because we're comparing and the player didn't have any equipment on. Let's see if this placement alone will increase our damage. Hopefully it's not going to be slideshow again. I did restart my computer, so hopefully this will be better now. You can delete them, no worries. I just threw something at the boss. Oh, alright, cool. So let's see if the placement will increase our damage somehow. Obviously, we read the skills of the boss, but since we can't really run 18-second rotation, except on the support, we're really not going to worry about it too much, okay? There might be a few instances where we will want to time them, but since it's 18-second rotation and we're on 20, it doesn't really matter as long as we follow up with our damage rotation. But what I mean is we want to apply buffs, debuffs, and then extend them with Selva. But as you can see, at this stage we're just dying, because obviously that's what's gonna happen. And then I see that for the first time, guys, because usually my teams don't die. I love that transition. Did you see how smooth that transition was? Hi, Adri, welcome. 100 million without even defense down. Nice. Guys, if you have your teams, please come to my Discord and share them in this channel. I'm gonna send an invite. And I'll post it on both chats, okay? Share your findings. Most of the players play on different servers, so there's no harm in sharing, and we can discuss and improve together. Because obviously we have information from the Chinese version of the game, we know kind of how to build these teams, but from my experience, our Western players are doing a little bit better than the Chinese players, so we will definitely build something better. Okay, so I did way less damage. 63 million. Okay, let's build this team. Now that we know how we should like put them in, if we look at the skill timings again, the thing here is, what I would do is, we are doing these debuffs at 12.5, and Mashtur is doing his debuffs at 12, basically. So we could time him as well. Because yes, he is gaining ultimate energy. I don't think he can do 18 second. Maybe they both can. Let's try that. Can they keep 18 second rotation? We don't want to that ideally because we want to have all of this buffs on the target. So maybe no, but let's keep him at 20 seconds then. And he will cast at 12 as well. Yeah. So we'll start with Kurvida. Can she go faster? No, she can't. So Nastienka will go first. She can go quicker than 12. And not that far away. I would probably do it. Can she? Yeah, she can. I'll probably do it at like 12.1. Once 0.1 second after Kurvida. Mashtur will go with her, so 12.1, or even you can go like 12.89. And now her, the thing with her is we want to delay as much as possible. We'll go with 20 seconds, and we will instead go like 7.5 seconds from now. Remember, she refreshes everything, all the debuffs, so we want to cast her after and as close to as possible. Since we have 20-second rotation, we could actually even go at 19 point... No, that's 7. So that's 7 seconds. But I want to go 8 seconds. Okay. And then that's on default. We're playing with 2 supports, so we want Bless. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we want Bless basically as often as possible. When we play with 1, we want to time it. But with Bless, we want 2. Let's try that. Can we do this? Nah, let's play this fight again. I wanted to see placement. I didn't pay attention much. Okay, so everyone is now getting the benefits of Selvia's battle skill, right? So that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. I send you an invite there. We're gonna pin this on my Discord. Oh, Aura ain't... Okay, I'm gonna forward that to my Discord as well, so you guys can see different formations. So Aura does work. Sorry, I'm answering some chats. Quite a lot of chatting around because of what's happening. Yeah, new season, everyone's trying new things. Okay, we died at 48 million there. Announcement. Oh, we got the calendar. Okay, very similar. 87 million. All right. That fixes displacement. So let's have a look at the equipment we can put. Now see this. This is good. And we have this. Yeah, 40 accuracy. How much accuracy do we need at this level? 50. Okay. That's fine. So the reason why we die because we don't have any equipment. Yeah, let's go here. What do we have? We got some gold. Go. I'm not sure if we can get any equipment anywhere, guys, by the way. Yeah, that's just to... Because it used to reset, but now it doesn't. But we got talents. Okay, so Gwyn is our main damage dealer, and that's as far as we can go. So we got offensive talent. Oh no, I thought we can unlock this. Okay. All right, at Inspiration 0, we have 50% chance only to inflict this. Okay, so he's got enough accuracy. Do we have... Oh. Yeah, definitely. I think this will be a better option for early on because it grants us also damage reduction. So we could go with that unless we do it slightly different. Like if we want to get 18-second rotation, we could go for that and just screw the buffs at the moment. This will allow us to have at least attack penalty where we really want. And yeah, here we want to get some damage reduction. That's true. We don't really have much healing. I mean, at this point in the game... we might be just better off without her. Well, no, actually, they do get some healing, okay? Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot about the chat. So, sorry, man. How did you get Guinevere's skin? Guinevere's skin? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the skin is coming from, guys. Well, it says here it's equipped. Walker Trials. So from the Game Pass, I'm using mine single target and toxic AoE from the new Walker. Yeah, only great stuff, but you should be able to craft couple pieces. Can do a couple quick runs for the talents if you want, and battle pass. Okay. So now the question is, guys, the Dauntless team is probably doing less damage or will do less damage than the Toxin team. So you updated your... Yeah, all right, that's better, Kiran. Now I know who I'm talking to. So yeah, Kiran is the owner of this account. So what I'm thinking, before we move forward, let's change the teams. Let's build this team, okay? The reason why is this season, AoE team is going to do more damage, okay? So this should be the priority. So let's have a look again. Let me bring that up. And let's see. Yeah, okay, you can see I can do just that. Yeah, okay. Right. So that was the timings for the 18-second rotation on that team. Now we go to the Poison team, and I'll just take screenshots and then we'll adjust, because the placement here matters as well. And obviously they're using Rata instead of Blah Blah. I like Blah Blah, sadly no much use for Blah Blah. Unless you have him at higher inspiration, which is obviously quite hard. Like I don't speak Chinese, guys, so I'm gonna just rewind. There we go. Let's have a look. This is once again level 79, so a little bit higher than us, but from that alone we can build our teams. Oh, level 79, and they already have so many mythics. Is it easier to get mythics in season 8? Interesting. Oops, let's get Slate. Where was the Twitch? There's Twitch. Oh, it's go. They skipped over Twitch so quickly. There we go, Twitch. And then just Rata. So at the time being, I'm not sure how much. I don't think Rata will be much of use, because for Rata to be useful, we need the healing talent. So it will not work. Let me clip it. And then we got timings, exactly what we wanted. Okay, so this is available on my server as well now. What happened there? Right. So we can close that video and work ourselves. How is 18 time working already without the set? Only used him because I... Yeah, I like Blah Blah as well, and at this point he makes more sense than Rata because he has healing and he has Dispel as well, right? The problem with Rata at this levels is Rata doesn't have any healing. And where is Rata? So I think even Ogok would be better. Oh, you did add Rata as well. 2 supports. Okay. Yes, but Rata doesn't heal. Does she know? Yeah, so she doesn't heal until we get her talent, which we can't at the moment. So let me quickly move Discord down here. Let's fix the placement first, and we will remove Rata as well. Also at this stage, Sacredia. Yeah, let's keep Sacredia. Interesting, they used the AoE pet. I think they used the AoE pet early on because at this stage we don't really have much enlightenment and we want to do as much damage as possible. So I don't think we will use Sacredia if we have to use 2 supports, but I don't think we need Wraith at this moment. Let's build it with Ogok. Ogok gives us attack penalty and immortality, and then we can bring in Toxin, Twitch. We'll probably need to do something like that, or rather like this. Do I? Okay, because that's saved, so now I need to do it here. What did I change? Supports. Ogok. So the reason why I want Ogok early on is easy to build, gives us immortality. And then we bring in Twitch. Toxin, Twitch. There we go. Big. That's all done. Now we save it. Did it change our placement? No, it did not. So we got that stored, and then we store this for the time being. In the end, we will change that pet, but at the moment we don't really have much damage, and we want to kill these minions. So let's see if this actually increases our damage. Then we'll change the timings as well. So we see these eggs. This is basically where we want to hit. But the issue is we are on 20-second rotation instead of 18, so yeah, we're gonna get debuffed. Alright, so 18-second rotation on Ogok will be required. So I guess we'll do way less damage now because we're gonna die here. Yeah, we didn't put any artifact on Ogok. But the beauty of Ogok early on is can do that. Oh, right. Forgot that we can't use the same artifacts twice. But I don't think that's at the moment a good idea. We need that 40 accuracy, at least 50. Beneficial. Got slate artifact here. Oh, I'm not really playing a lot of early games, guys, because I usually, you know, jump in on other accounts, but this is exciting. Yeah, definitely, that should be our priority, so I will use that talent here. And we can get some Ogok. Can we get this? Okay, so that will recover us HP, that will grant us extra damage, but we have that aura here, so I would say this would be higher priority. And then we can farm talents if we really need to. Yeah, we can't even go further than that, so that's fine. So that will be the next one. Yeah, this talent at this stage, right, will be huge because that will increase enlightenment by 120 when calculating poison, etc. And at the moment our enlightenment is like really low, 110, so that will double our enlightenment bonus. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, but yeah, let's leave it at that. Instead, let's go back here. Right, so that's the issue. And we don't have much healing here as well. I'm looking for something and I can't find it. This one. I think it's a little bit better than Orb at this stage because we still die. Okay, let's see what happens. And just skill timings, let's sort them as well. They are nerfing Firebird on the 20th. Could you send me the link to that? The E3 of the bird is apparently really good. Right, you got this message. Okay, let's read that, guys. Just want to make sure I'm not sharing anything. And we just transition. Okay, so Kushuhar Inspiration Free. Original effect. During the Kushuhar does not perform additional. Okay, that's fine. That's what I had on test server. There's a... Okay, that's exactly what I have on test server right now. That will probably not get patched on test server. During the Kushuhar does not deal additional damage on skin damage. Wait. I'm not sure that's a nerf, actually. I think that's actually a buff. However, it might be buff for some formations because it will now work only, does not deal additional damage from sources other than ultimate skills, which means it will only deal additional damage with ultimate skills, which is basically what we wanted because it's easier to time now with that. However, this will, like for example, most of the damage from Serpentemis, if we ever have fire poison rotation, for example, most of her damage comes from the passive skill. Yeah, similar Guinevere. The Guinevere damage comes from the battle skill, right? Now the bird will only deal additional damage on the ultimate skills and will no longer have 30% chance to not consume mark. Now it's just going to be less RNG. I like it. I'll be honest. I like less RNG. However, the issue is we will be consuming more stacks, but we'll do more damage. But yeah, Reyta's ultimate, Reyta's getting nerfed significantly. Okay, so she deals damage based on attack and now max HP to all enemies. So that max HP was there already, okay. I didn't even know. Yeah, so now she's capped, okay? She wasn't capped before, now she's got a cap. It is a big nerf. It is big nerf because right now we build her with crit rate, crit damage, and we can have huge shields. With this change, we build her with crit damage, and we need to consider as much max HP as possible as well to be able to overheal our heroes. So she has to have way more HP than any other hero, which is okay. So for example, if a rat has 50,000 HP, or rather Serpentemis, if Serpentemis has, no, she's gonna have like 70,000 HP at level 100 total HP, okay? She's gonna have 70,000. So our Rata to heal her from 0 to full will need to have around 40,000 max HP. Maybe 50,000. I mean, in theory, she needs to heal for more than our other heroes' HP to apply the shield. But her shield with that staff now will not be that big because the overhealing gets transferred into a shield. If that makes sense. So if we want a 20,000 shield and our hero has 50,000 HP, we'll need to heal for like 70,000. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, Rata with her artifact will be better than most of the newer exclusive supports. So maybe they're trying to put her in line, but her healing was really powerful. Now it's a little bit less powerful. But I mean, when it gets to the test server, then I can see. But I believe they always delay it for a couple days before it reaches the test server. You guys will probably have it sooner than I do, and that's the issue. Okay, so let's go back here and let's try this fight again. Yes, I did cover test servers artifact in one of my videos, Kiran. I can't log into the test server right now because I'm on this account and only one can be played. But if you rewatch my video, you can see exactly what this artifact does. I did also mention it yesterday or today on the stream because I was streaming yesterday as well. So there should be few ways for you to get it before I can even access test server. But the artifact is really good if you can apply more than 3 debuffs on the target, which with Toxin team is really easy. But I've noticed that in the Chinese version of the game, they're not really using it at all. Well, it is available on a test server, but globally, sadly, no, I haven't seen it. Oh, I was supposed to check the timings where we want Ogok's immortality, but I think we need to first figure out what does the most damage. And looks like the most damage is coming through the ultimate. So as you can see, if we time it before the ultimate, we're surviving longer and we already increased our damage. So slight damage improvement done. Yeah, she's still going to be good. It's going to be harder to build. So we doubled our damage now. Look at this. So Ogok is a valid option. It's in there now, was not before. So let's have a look. If they added that, we can have a look at it at the shop. So we go to exchange. There it is. It's been added. So the Miasma Staff, right? When Reita's ultimate skill extends 3 or more debuffs on the target in a single cast, inflicts defense penalty 2 on the target for 12 seconds and grants allied units 18% damage reduction for 12 seconds. So if you have a spare copy, I mean, I would still probably wait a few days before people get to, like, you know, get familiar. But yeah, also guys, if you're on veteran servers, grab this weekly. Don't like wait. It costs you 80, and I'm gonna do it on this account as well, just to let people know. It's 3 million gold early on. You can do it weekly, and it helps you tremendously. Not to worry about gold at all, okay? I do it in every shop I can when there is like 600 and limited, because it's really... Eventually you'll come to this period where you'll be lacking gold. So yeah, let's go back. Look at my back, there is a chest. Pick Reita and get it. Now, you're gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it on your account. you do it when it's your time. You pull the trigger, okay? I'm just gonna have fun for a few, like for an hour more, and then you can do it. Let's try and improve it even more, okay? So we doubled the damage through just placing Ogok in, because now we can survive longer. We can't survive the whole battle. I bet you we could if we get the equipment and talents, but for the timings, we played it on default because, as you can see, pretty much matches what we can have, and we're getting the recharge speed penalty anyway. Are we though? Let's have a look again. Because if we can't kill the eggs, we are getting recharge speed penalty. And if Ogok gets recharge speed penalty, then his skills are delayed. No, he didn't. We got some displacement. What's causing displacement? Oh, displacement is caused if we don't have something done. Okay, I remember that now. Okay, so despite having 18-second rotation, we are not always casting where we are supposed to. And I think even if we try and time it, it might not work. So you have my picture, I have your permission. Okay, so saying there is a box in your bag. Back. Select a legendary from the box. You sure? There's so many good legendary heroes here. And it might not be worth it. I'm gonna leave it for you. Nah, you're gonna... What is that? Oh, that's the departure one. Yeah, this is really worth it, the pack. 19.99. Oh, guys, I got a message from the Buff ambassador, basically. It's not going to be available in the shop for now. Apparently. They got something else, though. They got something else, I believe. Oh yeah, Walker selection. This is where you get the skin. But this one, yeah, okay. They have this in the shop, I think. So if you want that, you can get it in the shop, in the buff shop, I think, at the discount. Yeah, get right. I was planning to that anyway. Okay, if you plan to do it anyway, not waiting to see if it actually is good, let's use it. Find Reita for me. Hey, I don't see Reita. Am I blind? Oh, there she is. I am blind, guys. That's confirmed now. And select. You already own. You will claim this hero. Okay. There we go. And now we need to go to the exchange. How many do you have anyway? 9? Yeah, that's not enough. I'll leave it to you. How many do you have of those? 74. No, it's not 74, it's just 24. Okay, so we can't purchase anything here. But we could choose something here, that's fine. Where did we need to go? What is that? Defense HP. When the shield granted by the wearer is broken, the shield bearer is healed. That's decent. That's very decent. Okay, who do we get rid of? Where's Talver? Bet you have hundreds of copies of Talver. Oh, Beyond Frey. There he is. I knew it. Okay, we got Miasma, guys. Now, we don't use Rata, right? In our team currently. But what if we change our team slightly? So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna just copy it. We have so much space, guys, we can do it easy. And instead of Sacredia, we actually support Rata poison. Right? This is going to give us more survivability. In theory, less damage, right? In theory, this is less damage because we don't have the poison vulnerability. But we have the Miasma, okay? Oh, okay. Now, the question is, does this work with Poison Team? Isn't there now? Yes, absolutely, you're right. I missed that, but it's interesting because the new hero, Selva, shields. So I will use Talver for that as well, okay? At least we find use for Talver now. Yeah, so my question here is more debuffs. I hope it counts with poison, okay? Does she have accuracy? Yes, this gives her accuracy. So at the moment I'm not timing anything, but we want to use her after ultimates, a tiny bit after, right? We have attack penalty. Where is it? Defense penalty, there we go. So it works. We can see it. Now we just time it properly, okay? But I see a small issue here. Look at that attack, at that defense penalty. It's not applied very often. Is it because, and that's my worry, is it because poison doesn't count as debuff? It should be on more often. What are your thoughts? Because she doesn't extend poisons, remember that. But it's fixable. It's fixable, we just need to cast our skills after distraction and damage penalty. And because you see, we don't see that very often because she doesn't extend that. So what we need to do is we need to understand who's applying debuffs, what debuffs, and then cast her ultimate after these debuffs are applied to ensure we have defense penalty. That's how I feel it works. Yeah, so it doesn't work well on poisons. That's one thing. So maybe this is why in the Chinese version of the game they were not running Reita's artifact with the poison team. If we had Sacridia in the team, it would be much better. But then we wouldn't have so much damage from Serpent Themis. But look at how long we survived with 2 supports. Reita did very well. I mean, we did less damage, obviously, than with Sacridia. But no way, did we really? What was our previous score? This Dauntless is... I'm not even managing the Dauntless team, and somehow we're doing it more and more with it. Alright, we're rank 2. So the other poison team is ahead of us. Yeah, maybe using this pet even at this stage will be good, because we even have more enlightenment. We can still craft equipment, guys, so don't worry, right? And yeah, they're using the same team we just ran. So they're using the Ogok and Reita, but they're using the Conch, and that makes sense. Before... Yeah. So I need to understand who's applying debuffs. So she applies debuff, which is a damage penalty. Yes. Toxin doesn't count. Serpent Venom doesn't count. No, nothing here counts. Potent Medicine doesn't count. So yeah, we have an issue. Yes, Sacridia again instead of Twitch. Let's try that. And then we time. Sacridia. Yeah, whatever. No, we can't do that. Where is delete button? Here. Yeah, we can't do that. I wonder now. Nah, the timings work. Okay. So I need to copy this team again. And then we edit lineup. And we use Sacridia instead of... Oh, where is she? It's not supposed to happen. There we go. Okay, so something like this. We had Reita at default as well. And Ogok on default, that's fine. Shouldn't he be after her? But anyway, we're just gonna match it. I don't remember what original timings you had. But she should go after them. So let's go at like... Yeah, something like that. The pet will go at... Oh. Something like this. Okay, you had her at 12. So let's do that. Let's match it. If that's where the minions spawn, then that's good. Sacridia. We don't want her with Conch. We want her with this. Okay, let's see if that will work now. Okay, the eggs die. So we do enough damage to kill the eggs. We're just getting attack penalty because of that. So that's the problem. Ideally, we want Rayta to cast before our DPS to remove that attack penalty, right? Hey, it's testing. We'll see. Your aura is doing about 110 million and getting 50 million from Toxin. Nice. So what is your aura team damage? Is it more than the Dauntless team at the moment? Oh, you don't have Dauntless, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Aura is easy to build early on, has great supports, and you can run Aura at 18-second rotation as well, because of Rena. So they are similar to Ice Blast, they are really good at what they can do early on in the game. Yeah, the problem is if you don't have Talethia in Inspiration 5, that might be a little bit problematic. But as I said, I will probably do this on other accounts as well. And since tomorrow is really where the damage matters, I'll probably release a video covering this Vortex one and how to do it with multiple teams. Sadly, on test server, I was level 100 against Temporal Vortex 1, which is not helpful. Sorry guys, just moving my mic a little bit. Okay, so I was about to say, just as I was about to say, oh look guys, we survived longer, we just got demolished. Okay, 149 million. 86 million, so very similar. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the defense down. Ah, me. See, I was focusing on the eggs instead of the defense penalty, but what I want to see is if we can adjust this timing. So we want 18 seconds and we want the immortality. So it's 5 seconds. We have 18-second rotation. So if we cast immortality at 14, it will last till 19. Let's try that. With Ogok, we should be able to survive the whole battle unless the boss's passive states that when it reaches certain amount of the attack up, it will kill immortal targets as well. No, it doesn't. So it's not like the old Vortex where if it hits 180 it destroys the immortality, etc. So we should be okay. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, E5 Talethia is broken. I agree. Okay, 46 million. Okay, let's have a look now, focus on the defense penalty, okay? I think we're still not applying it, sadly. So yeah, for this Rayta's ultimate to work, we need something else. It's probably going to be good with corrosion though. Maybe not, because corrosion doesn't have anything as well. We do apply that defense penalty every so often. But I think it will be just easier to run it with conch, as we will have attack penalty on non-stop, right? Non-stop attack penalty because of Ogok and Rayta, so that should increase our damage even more. So we can try that next. So sadly at this point this artifact doesn't work the way we would like it, but let's see if my timing... No, you see, even though we have 18-second rotation, the Ogok is late. Maybe we don't really have 18 seconds, so no timing on Ogok is better than timing on Ogok. Yeah, okay, blah blah makes sense as well. So, but before we do that, I just want to try conch. So yeah, it's better if we don't have timings here. Where is it? Pink. Okay, no timings here. And now let's try conch instead of the miasma. And then we will try blah blah. Yes, blah blah has debuffs as well. And maybe we'll be working better than with Ogok. I think that's the damage penalty. It's not the defense penalty. Yeah, so now we have defense penalty more often, and we can see we almost hit 200,000 DPS. Ah, it's fine. There's so many icons. I get confused too a lot, so don't worry. We just hit 900 193 million. Alright, so your aura, a single target, is doing 129 million. Yeah, that might be way to play this. At least early on, until... Because Dauntless is a team that scales well. It's not a team that starts well. Okay, I think we did less because... What's his name? Died. You know his name. Slate. So the problem with that is we're not hitting the miasma, we're not hitting the artifact buff, which means we're not getting the damage reduction as well, because for that to apply damage reduction, we need to ensure we actually apply the defense penalty, right? Unless we have the damage reduction. Look at that, we're doing way less damage with Conch than with that artifact, despite not hitting that artifact. Rocks. So I'm afraid that if we remove Ogok, if we replace Ogok, I'm gonna just copy it. You'll have to clean this up. I'm making a mess. So if we do lineup change here and go for blah blah, the problem with blah blah though is oh no, at this point it doesn't matter because we don't have much accuracy anyway. So blah blah. Okay. What the hell? Anyway, we have blah blah here. The wrong thing changed. Blah blah applies attack penalty and vulnerability, so we will have two debuffs. So if we go 20, and then blah blah has to go before the DPS. So blah blah will go at like 12.8 because we don't care about Sacridia's DPS. Alright. Blah blah is standing correct placement. Think. Yeah, okay. We have Horn, which increases the healing. The damage when we heal, but do we want that? Or rather we would get, because he applies shield, doesn't he? Yeah, so shield will grant us the damage reduction. Or we could even go this if we want to. Yeah, because we will need accuracy to apply debuffs, so we need some kind of accuracy. And we change this artifact to this. Yeah, so we need to do this to get the second part as well, which is 12% damage reduction. So for this team, we're gonna... What did I just do? Oh, it's going to be so annoying. There should be like a pop-up. Maybe there was a pop-up, but I pressed it. Should be a pop-up telling me do not remove this artifact. So what can I give them if I'm using that here? And I'm using that. Shall we go damage? Oh, we're gonna go with the new artifact here, guys. We will. She grants shield. Yeah, she grants shield. Let's go with damage reduction here. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we get good runes. Sorry, I was checking work. Oh no, I want... Oh, we can switch the teams here, guys. I didn't even know. Now we're still not hitting that. Why? Now we do. So what's different now compared to other times? Yeah, so now we did. I think it's due to... Now we shoot. Bang. Alright? But yeah, we're not gonna survive that long. So for the time being, yeah, we can't use it. I tried. But we still do solid damage. I mean, 82 million, right? Let's get that other artifact. Let's make Talver work. Okay, so I wanted to try this artifact on the new hero. Where's that void? There is. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, we did way lower damage. Our toxin team, that's bad. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is... no, the blah blah teams didn't work. I think this was better. Than the previous teams. Let's try it again. Yeah, I think we need... we don't really need to adjust timings because we don't have 18-second rotation. I mean, one way is to play Aura, but we don't want to play Aura yet. Okay. Do we know if we have exclusive support banner this season? Nothing of that sort came to my... No one mentioned anything like that crazy, sorry, I don't think it will be. I also found a few things that might be worthwhile. Right. I found like another video from the Chinese version of the game where they have like level 59. But level 59 has like full equipment, full Legos, and they do 18-second rotation. Oh no. Reita with Hourglass and Ogok with Staff. And how does it work? So if we go with... Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. And I'm not sure we kind of can pull the other thing off at the moment. But that would be like this. Let's see what happens. And obviously we have a lot to do on this account yet. We can improve the talents, get equipment, etc. It's 130 million. Okay, but 97 million here. That's actually decent, isn't it? So it's this team that let us down now. But in this team, we can now use what we left. So we can use this. What's that? Oh, no, actually, we have to use this. I've changed so many things. And then we need to use conch here. Okay, if we can extend that with Rata. Yeah, Conch on Sacredia because we can extend her debuff with Rata. Alright, we lost a lot of damage. Do you have any timings on them? Oh, wait. Ah, okay. So... we're using this one. And we have her on timing. We can't have her on timing. Okay. Because otherwise, what we use wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I'm thinking about using that dragon as well, because it will give us a lot of enlightenment. On top of that, also we will get the talent for Sacredia to get even more enlightenment. It's just there's a lot of improvement. I'm just trying to find the most like optimal formation before we do changes. Okay, let's see if it works. Oops. Yeah, we have defense penalty. What timings do you use? Because that's another thing. I need to change the timings to go a little bit earlier. I feel like they're going too late now. But, well, they don't really matter that much because of 20-second rotation rather than 18. Like, no timings at all. Oh wow, that's... We're going down with the damage. 66. That's alright, we're still playing around. Okay, let's get some equipment. No pain. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Let's do it. Okay. That's all we could do. Yeah, we got nothing. Cave Raider. Okay. Talents as well. So we need the poison one. Can we clear another level? What did you use? Oh. Right. Okay, so that's still the change that only certain heroes can be used in here. Go walk around the map. No way. I'm not doing it. You ask too much of me. Actually, does he remove the shield? Yeah, the shield. So we need something with accuracy. Yay. Yeah, I think at this point we will use Ogok here. Although we're surviving just fine. I'm not sure who's healing them. Like, they gain some HP back, you can see that. Yeah, probably. The first ultimate and I'm dead. Yeah, alright. So shall we spend some stamina for quick battles here? And get her talent to 4-star? Her talent at 4-star will grant us like 120 enlightenment. Yeah, I probably would do that. So, see this talent. But it's just for poison damage, poison derivative damage. And okay, maybe, yeah. So we need 24. Just 24. Okay. How much do we get? Eight. 3 times 30 stamina. That's what we have. So we don't need to expand any stamina. So you can... We have 1 bread left. Okay. No one else is doing Vortex? Wait, first we need to load the equipment. Because everything is like all over the place. Okay. And we definitely don't want Guinevere to have any of the equipment at all. So we will take it. Crit damage. Didn't need to take it. And then we have that. Okay. We could also get Sacridias. But that's just damage aura. We already have that HP. It's not like... I mean, it helps us survive. Yeah, we can try without it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that's why we can't run 18-second rotation at the moment, because that displacement is slowing us down just a tiny bit though, but it is. Yeah, look at that. Look at Serpentem's DPS. It went up to over 200 now, so we gain like 20,000 DPS. So now we need to fix our Dauntless team. So 101 million. I believe this is one of the highest we got so far. That's valid. Yeah, we can use Slate. We can give it to Slate as he's lower on HP, etc. So that will help him survive. But what you could see is this still does not work properly. We're like a tiny bit of haste behind to keep the team alive. Oh yeah, I was supposed to change timings. I constantly forget to do that. So here, if we try and squeeze in a little bit extra timings, like go, let's just try it. Let's save this, guys, somewhere so we remember to revert it back. So we're gonna go like 12. Can we though? Yeah, we could. 12. 12 and a half closer together. That would be like 10. I will change the pet as well. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting. So yeah, he has to go like later. That's what I expect. So rotation is her, then him. Ogok goes on default. I would ideally love Ogok at like 18-second rotation. We're very close to. So maybe if we start at like... Start where we are, but do it every 18 seconds. Let's see. And then Reita, for the time being, we need to keep her without timings because we play with... That's okay. Let's see what happens. I think what we can do. I think I know what we can do. Change Reita's timings as well and remove... Put Conch on, maybe. Or maybe Conch on Twitch. Oh, actually, that's interesting the way they played it. Maybe this will work. We're gonna try the artifact again. I have another setup I want to try.
What's up?
I only got like half an hour left, so yeah, we'll try to figure it out. Tomorrow is the day when we need to save anyway, so today is just playing, trying, finding new things instead of just following what they've done in the Chinese version of the game, because we could probably find and just copy it. But finding out ourselves is good. Helps us understand the boss mechanics as well. What? Oh, what? I changed the timings, guys, and I just got plus 50,000 DPS. Yeah, there's a slightly different build idea when you do the higher vortexes. So they use Twitch to make sure he applies enough poisons as quickly as possible. So yeah, look at that. Huge improvement. Okay, I only care about Toxin at the moment. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save that and I'm just gonna delete everything else to clean up a little bit. Right? And based on that, we already established that Toxin was pretty good this fight. But I wanted to try something else as well, because the equipment I use is not... Oh, but I'm not playing with Twitch. Ah. Okay. I wanted to use... Is that what we used? I'm confused what teams I used. Yes, Mulchi Production. I'm on live server right now testing the teams. I'm confused. I thought I was using a different setup. I thought I was using Conch here. I thought that's what I was using, but I wanted to try this, guys. Let's make sure I'm using the right team, this one. And change timings here a little bit. So what I want to do is, I want Rita to be on 20-second rotation, cast at the same time as Sacredia does. Maybe like this. That's just me trying something. Let's see if it pays off. Well, it seems like it's huge for Toxin, but the issue with Rita's artifact is it doesn't extend Toxin. So if it doesn't extend Toxin, the benefits it brings are 0. Is this more? Yeah, that was more. Yeah, I will try Aura eventually, but on this account I don't think there is Talefia Inspiration 5, so that's the issue. So Talefia is only Inspiration 3. But for the time being, just today, I'm focusing on the Toxin team to understand what we can do at the lower inspirations, because at higher inspirations, we're gonna change this team, okay? But for the time being, I mean, it's decent. So this gave us even more damage, guys. This artifact setup, okay? So what I'm thinking about now is 137 here. Which is more, but I want to go even further. I want to adjust it. Because maybe my timings are not correct. What if we go and... So she's got the conch. No, I can't really do much, yeah. We got 18 seconds on default. Pet. Kill time addition chance, save reflex it, no. Do you have the pet? Let's see that. 137 million with this single team. That's the highest we did so far. Let's try that. So yeah, Serpentimus is definitely the highest enlightenment because she's the only one wearing enlightenment artifact. Well, no, actually. Slate might be wearing it as well. Can we see who's getting buffed by the pet? Enlightenment up. Mark. Yeah, she's getting the mark. Should I use the R legendary fragments or should I just save them? Or which fragments these are? Because there are two different types of fragments. I think the ones you get from the temporal vortex, you can't trade them in. But don't worry about it too much now. I will just keep them for the time being. The moment 197 million stacking points. The one we can get, the chess game, we can get the R fragments. Yeah, I would save them for the time being. You still need like a lot of them before you turn them in, so it's better if you just wait. Okay, so changing the pet increased the damage, the DPS at least. So now all we need to do is look at Ogok's ultimate. So yeah, I think default on Ogok is better. Because that's where we need to mitigate damage. We need to mitigate the damage on the ultimate, and Ogok is not at this stage yet. And we die. Yeah, so we did more DPS than in previous fight. So the DPS timings work. Ugh. That's what we're using. But Ogok timing has to be default. It looks like this pet is better for us. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, so DPS is above 300, which is nice. I will also share this code for the Toxin team and Dauntless, but you don't need Dauntless as the Toxin you want on my Discord, so you guys can copy the code. Yeah, I know Yatalefe is only free, so I mean, I didn't focus on fixing the Dauntless team yet, guys. So bear with me, okay? At the moment, I'm just focusing on the Toxin. Hopefully, I will have time, because it's like I need to go pick up my daughter from school soon, so not much. But yeah, definitely. What is it? Wednesday tomorrow, so tomorrow in the afternoon I can stream a little bit as well. Today, I don't think you can get like the echoes from the Vortex, so it doesn't really matter, it just gives us time to test a few things. Yeah, Starlight Summons, they don't really give us much anymore. The meta shifted and we don't use epic heroes anymore. We used to use them. So most veteran players, they don't even bother with Starlight Eyes. We just don't. There's no point really. So I would just use them as you please. Okay, we still die. Don't like that. I want the team to survive. But we're getting there, okay? It's just the Dauntless team will need to fix. The Dauntless team doesn't even have talents. But 129 million here. I mean, I didn't put like proper timings for this guy, so maybe if I go like that, it will work. Let's see. I'm gonna use all that fast fights. Maybe I'll leave you one, Kieran. I wish they really gave us more. I wish they gave us like at least 30. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we still died, but we've done a little bit more damage. The DPS here is solid. 486. Okay, so let's have a look why we die. We're getting there, we're getting better. We don't need accuracy on this guy. We got skill haste. Maybe if we increased healing. You know, go for something like this. They are all range heroes anyway. So getting this talent will be huge survivability boost. But obviously this means we need to sacrifice talents for the Dauntless team. Okay, so I want to see what goes wrong here. So, yeah, I want to cast it here at 14 seconds. That's exactly where we want to cast it. Is Ogog's ultimate moving? Yeah, it moves a little bit because of displacement, and also we are at 18.1. So maybe we need to start it way earlier. Because the longer the fight goes, then all these small things will move us, yeah, as you can see. As long as we cast it before the boss's ultimate, we should be okay. So what is... Oh, now you see? Now we desync. Okay, we did desync a lot then. So what if we go like 12? The first few waves don't cause us any problems. How is it looking? There we go. As long as we don't desync now, yeah, we did the desync. Okay, So what I want to do is, I think at this stage we're still safe to survive, okay? So I'm gonna skip one ultimate. Totally. And then I press it around here. Okay, it's too early, by the way. I pressed it too early. But if we get delayed at least one more time, then it should be okay. Ah, see, we got delayed again. I don't think we can survive next one, but let's try it. So yeah, we are desyncing a lot. Manually casting it doesn't help us. Okay. So skill timings, we can't really time Ogok. This looks like solid timings now, okay? It's just we need tiny bit of more haste. If we had like 2 haste sets, purple ones, this will be ideal. But yeah, let's try the first team now. So what is happening here? We don't have any accuracy here, but she doesn't need accuracy to apply that debuff she does. Yeah, they need talents. That's what they need. I think skill timings are decent. Yeah, we have to go 20 seconds. There's no other way around it. What happens? Because we got this shield. What if we do it this way? And instead we give her hourglass. So this allows her to be on 18-second rotation, applying... Oh, she doesn't apply attack penalty. Oh, but she applies shield. Yeah, okay. Is there a way we can mitigate defense penalty? No, didn't work. Okay, so what other ideas I can have? Like, we could build other teams as well, okay? We could use Ice Blast. Molchi, I'm not sure there was a story unless you just started playing. If you're in season 1, then you have a long story to deal with. But most of us... Nah, that was a short story. Okay, let's keep that. We need Ice Blast team to do at least... Sorry, not Ice Blast team. This team to do more than 50 million. So that didn't work. And the skill timings, we need to revert them. 20. Was it 19? Something like that. Okay. These two are the same. What did they change? Oh, every 18 seconds. Okay. But yeah, that was slightly better, so we can remove this one. Can delete this one. That was Toxin 100. 158 million. Okay. Let's copy this. Okay, it's inspiration 0. No rally. Aura. And do you have skill timings for your team so I can use it? Yeah, we don't really care about placement at this stage, do we? And ding, something like that. This. Oh, we can't change the equipment, can we? Yeah, and then we... Oh, I removed equipment from the other team. Didn't I? Let's go with this. How it looks now. No, I didn't remove anything. Hi, I'm not using a Lothier, but this is the Serpentemis build. So don't worry about the Dauntless team. I'm just gonna generate this code and share it in the chat. So yeah, Carl, if you could share the timings, or did you share them? Okay, so this is the team you can use. Oh, no, you didn't share yet. Could you share your timings so I can paste them in? Okay, so I shared one code. So now here, if we go for timings, so yeah, we want 18-second rotation. We use one support, so we've not, yeah, one. So we want that on 18 seconds. Thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. All right. Oh, why can't I copy it? I need to go to YouTube chat. Yeah, I need to. Okay. There we go. Saved both of them on the chat. Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much. So yeah, 18-second rotation, that's definite. So what we want is obviously this. How did you get? Did you really go around the world to collect all that equipment? Yeah, so pretty much what I've put in, and then just skill timings. See, Kieran, that's what you'll need to do. 12 1 12. Okay, 12 1 12. So 12 1 12 1 12 default, and you actually using different pet. So you're using AoE pet, and it was at 14 and 18. Okay. All right, so let's see if at this stage it will be better or not, and we will load it. I think placement at this doesn't really matter much, and this one does, but this one less. So yeah, let's try this. Yeah, but we don't have any. Oh, by the ore from the Alliance. Wasn't Anne behind the Telethia? That's what I did, didn't I? Oh, no, it wasn't. There we go. Yeah, let's get that ore, but let's run it fast. I didn't even know you can buy ore. But hey, okay, you know what? Let's run it, and I need to go. Because it's 20 past almost. Time is flying by when you stream. It's like so quick. Is that the DPS you do with Telethia, like 100,000? Oh no, you do more because you have her at Inspiration 5. I forgot. But yeah, I mean, what was... Guinevere was doing 120,000? I mean, as long as we can do more than 50 million, that's good. Yeah, so similar result to the Dauntless for us. This inspiration. Can your team survive the whole battle? That's the thing. If mine can't and yours can, then it's not the inspiration issue. Then obviously I need a little bit of equipment. That obviously gives us stats. You die at 2 minutes. That's perfect. Okay, so Kieran, get the ore from the guild shop, craft equipment, and I mean that's you until tomorrow. Is it tomorrow when we open the dungeons? If that's the case, then tomorrow obviously everything will change. But for the time being, these two teams will do well. I mean, can't do much more with Toxin, but I'll probably jump into other accounts later on as well to do Vortex on theirs account. But I won't be streaming, so I will definitely share the codes on the Discord. So if you're not joined yet, make sure you jump into my Discord and I will share the codes there. I already shared the 2 codes, one from my Dauntless and Toxin, and the other from Carl. So they are there, and just to be safe, I'm gonna send invite to the channel. It will get you straight to the channel. There you go, you can join this Discord. So yeah, 37, 168. So with this, we're doing like 130 with our Toxin team, so it's decent. And yeah, both of them are doing similar damage, mainly because our single target is lacking. I mean, Dauntless is super good, but Dauntless takes time to scale. Aura is good, but we don't have Inspiration 5 Aura at the moment. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'll try and stream tomorrow a little bit. Probably in the afternoon, so probably like after 12 or 1 p.m. UK time. And hopefully I'll see you. If you haven't watched it yet and still think which banner you should pull, I released a video about that as well, where I would spend my dice. And yeah, tomorrow hopefully we'll have a Vortex team ready. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, so stay safe. Bye.